Interesting stock right now is Deere, up 7%. Big upside move as their earnings had a big beat and they guided upward. This was a surprise. They do, live and die off of the maybe not as much as they used to, but pretty much off of the farmers of America. When grain prices are strong, then the farmers have a lot of money and they buy farm equipment. Deere is still a farm equipment company besides doing other things now, and this stock here gets a big upward move. Take a look at Deere, and you can see in here our colored cycle phasing. The green phases being the rally phases and the yellow phases being corrective phases, and red saying it's a downward phase. So when you get a breakdown into a red phase, you get a big drop. And when you get bullish patterns like this, you get big continued rallies. And that's what happened right in here as Deere makes a new high, and that is a very, very solid upward move that we get here towards the end of the week. And I would say, just based on extrapolating the cyclical patterns that I see in here, yes, that's technical jargon for it's going up and it's probably going to correct right there. You can see that. And then probably be in decent shape right over here. I get that from this right in here. And that's pretty good, solid cyclical patterns that we see. You can see this one right in here. Nice, beautiful. So that's how we read the patterns. And this one says, well, it was only in its fourth week of the advance. You could expect further upside, and that one certainly did so. So good earnings in Deere, and it moves strongly to the upside. Walmart's a standout, really. I mean, it reported earnings, and it really is bucking the trend. Their online sales were better. Their earnings were better than expected, and you can't really deny the fact that the pattern has been able to hold up while much of the rest of the retail world has come apart. Does this mean that Walmart's going to be able to compete with the likes of Amazon here? Well, they better really work hard to do so. Amazon going into pharmaceuticals, Amazon coming out with even more extensive grocery shopping, and Walmart is supposedly the best place to shop for groceries price-wise, that maybe Walmart will have trouble soon. Our patterns, even though it's been bullish, are suggestive of the fact that timing-wise, it's likely to make a peak. Now, we don't have any sign of that yet. It's gotten through this major 618% right there. That's a good sign, and the next resistance is up probably in the mid-80s. We haven't put that in yet. However, this is getting kind of long in the tooth right in here. When you get rallies that are really long, like you see here, you often get some big sharp declines like you see there. That wouldn't be bearish. It would just mean that the stock would retrace into the support zone around $75 or $74 over here. So that's not a bold call in there, and it's been acting really solid. When I look at the daily chart right here, you can see in here that, it has been so strong that one of the few stocks that our option bias ranking showed an overbought in that did not tick down. That the quality of that signal is about 70%, and this one could not tick down at all. Slim Ribbon was positive the whole way. You could see right here, never gave up being positive, corrected into the support area in that corrective phase. Note the corrective phases and how perfect they are in here, and now moving up right here and gapping away right there. So really strong when you look at those earnings. This is CVS. So yeah, it came down and gave what looked like a basing pattern. Now, what is a basing pattern? It's the low that was due here and the low that was due here. Pretty nice. It says that the odds are pretty high it's going to take this level out. But when it doesn't, and then it takes this low out, that is ugly. And guess what? This is August again. And that says that this decline in here goes to August. I think if you get any upticks here in CVS, this one, which is only down 5% this week, is likely to pay you on the short side. And look at it break here on a gap underneath this 89-day moving average. And I have a feeling that this one, which is now just resuming downward momentum, is likely to give you some pretty good downside in there. Here is Cisco. Now I pause for a moment at the beauty of this chart. First of all, the colors are pretty. Second of all, the chart is magnificent. And it's a perfect example, and this is, a little peek at my, and a little tout of my workshop that's coming up on cycles. But this is a perfect cyclical pattern in here. And you note the M top or double top right in here, the right side being an engulfing pattern. So this cycle decline gave you the left side. This rally gave you the right side of the M. And then you get a breakdown right there. It gives you this big red zone, and yes, down into late August right over here. What is this telling you about the importance of the August date? That's incredible when you look at that. I hope you enjoyed that video. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and also go to askSlim.com and become a level 1 member. No cost to you, and we have some special videos for you to see. I know you'll enjoy it.